What's good, YouTube? Andre here with the DM Network. Y'all, if you're new to the channel, please lend me your subscriptions. We are trying to reach a goal of 10,000 subscribers, and we can't do that without your help. We upload videos every single day, 7 days a week. So turn on notifications so you don't miss a single upload. Now, on with the video. So today, I want to talk a little bit about character customization. Assuming, and now I'm saying this, I'm assuming that I'm talking in a sense that there isn't character creation or created character in the game. That it's, let's say, and this is just for sake of discussion because none of this has been confirmed, but let's say that we're only playing as Goku through the story. How will character customization work? And also more, I guess, how will the RNG, which is random number generator, which is the basis of how you get certain drops in the game. This is a staple of RNGs. And if done right, it can be very progressive and immersive and fun and innovative. But if done wrong, it can make for a very boring grind and it can ruin a game. Xenoverse, let's use Xenoverse for example. Playing the parallel quest, you see all of the things that you can win or that you can obtain if you complete the objective. Now, RNG comes in to say that, okay, let's say I'm trying to get a Dragon Ball, for instance, which is one of the rarest items in the game. RNG says, it's completely random. Like you could get a S+ or a Z rating and not get a Dragon Ball. Or you can get a C rating, complete the objective, and get a Dragon Ball. It's just completely random. Am I a fan of RNG? I'm not a fan of RNG. I like to know that if I complete a certain task or objective, that I'm guaranteed to get a certain item. However, RNG is a little bit fun when it's not too chaotic. For instance, Destiny. I love playing the game Destiny. And Destiny Year One had this rocket launcher called the Gjallarhorn. And y'all, I grinded from Destiny 1 all the way to Destiny 2 trying to get a Gjallarhorn. I never got one dropped. And mind you, I played this game almost from sun up to sundown every single day. Never got a Gjallarhorn. Okay? Only time I got one is when they have a vendor that comes in on Friday named Zur. Zur was selling it at the end of Destiny 1 going into Destiny 2, and that is the only time that I got the Gjallarhorn. Talk about RNG. Destiny has a horrible RNG system. And Xenoverse does too, in my opinion. So I'm not a fan of RNG system. I hope that they don't have one in the game. I hope that rather things that you unlock in the game are solely based off of your skill and accomplishments in the game. Because nothing sucks worse than, getting into a mission or an objective and completing everything you're supposed to do and doing it in the most awesome of ways, only to not get a drop. Like not get the item drop that you grinding for, It can lead to frustration. It can lead to people getting bored with the game and not even playing the game any longer. And that's something that you have to take with you have to take that very, very carefully as a developer, because you do want people playing the game. And if the game doesn't have enough depth and content, yeah, you're going to want some kind of a grind system in there to keep people playing until more content comes out. But if it's not done correctly, like I said, you run the risk of people getting bored and not playing the game. Now, with this game being an RPG, we know that drops are a part of the game, and with drops being a part of the game, so also is customization. However, this is a Dragon Ball game. So it's a Dragon Ball Z game, and they wear the same outfits all the time. So what are going to be your character customization options? We're not going to be able to change Goku's hair color and stuff like that. But we do know that throughout the series, Goku did wear different gis. Now, I don't expect the one from Dragon Ball Super. However, he did have the one with the Master Roshi signia. He did have the one with the King Kai signia. And then at the end, Goku wore one that actually has his own signia, the sun Signia, Son Goku. And that's his top. That's the one that he's worn that's been top, aside from later when he trained under Whis. And a little backstory on those, when whoever you trained under, you wore their signia. So when he trained under Master Roshi, he wore his. When he trained under King Kai, he wore his. But when Goku became essentially his own teacher, this is in between the time after he trained with King Kai, Goku essentially became his own master. He would train with himself, and thus, he would wear gi with his own signia on. So, could those be drops? Could you have just different pieces of armor, or is clothing not even an option in this? As far as customization, could the only customization thing be you customizing your attacks, your speed, quickness, your ki, your stamina, stuff like that? That's something to consider. That's something to think about as well. So I don't know. It's difficult when dealing with a Dragon Ball Z game as opposed to a game like Destiny, where you have armor pieces and things like that, or like Anthem, where there's no set way. These guys were the same thing all the time. You see what I'm saying? So how will customization be? How will you get skill drops and things like that? How will it? Is it just progressing through the story? You getting these attacks like the Kamehameha, the Kaioken and stuff like that? Or will you have these attacks and you'll be able to make them stronger based off of, I hope, by training and stuff like that, raising your power level, your ki and stuff like that. Well, like I said, it's an RPG, so we know that drops are going to be a part of it. Leveling up is a part of it. And part of leveling up is unlocking different skills and abilities. So will it be kind of Assassin's Creed based? I like that system. Assassin's Creed based RNG and leveling, where if you reach a certain level, you unlock certain things and you get level points that you can use to do certain things, as opposed to the RNG of like Xenoverse and Destiny, where you get a chance at a drop, but it's completely random and there's nothing that you can do about it. That's the part that bothers me, and that's what concerns me, because I don't mind a grind for a video game. I don't mind, especially if it's an open world game or something like that, where the game is kind of grindy. You playing you're gonna play some of the same missions over and over. That's a given. However, making it fun and interactive, making it, interesting and immersive, like that's why I harp so much on destructible environments and stuff like that. Cutscene supers, cutscene ultimates. I want it to look cool, as opposed to something like Xenoverse. That's why it's tough for me to grind on Xenoverse, because there's nothing there kind of holding my attention to the screen. There's no destructible environments, there's no beam clashes. Those are things that add to the gameplay, because you're not necessarily going to have a beam clash every game. You're not going to necessarily, be in a situation like that. So it's just cool to have those things. I wonder what they will do, if they will even go with an RNG system, or like I said, will they just have it in the game where when you reach a certain level or complete a certain task, you're guaranteed a certain item drop. Now, there's pros and cons to both. I do like the RNG because it is kind of fun to be able to have an item that other people don't have yet, or people are trying to get that they don't have yet, But that's a situation where the game has a multiplayer element to it. We don't know if this game will. From the sounds of it, from the looks of it, I don't see a multiplayer element working out in this game. And if there is a multiplayer element in this game, then that means that A, through the story, we'll probably be able to play with more than just Goku, or B, that create a character could potentially be a separate game mode in the game, like they did with Ultimate Tenkaichi, with story mode and then adventure mode. Or C, it could have both A and B, where we do get to play with other characters in the story, as well as having a separate mode, potentially adventure mode-esque, where we get to create our own character and play through the game. All of this is speculation. None of this has been proven and has yet to be seen, but we love talking about it because it's interesting and we're excited about it. I'm super excited about this game. So let me know, what do y'all think? The comment section has always been very engaging. I reply to y'all as soon as I can when I get off work and on my lunch break and stuff like that. I love the comments. I love engaging. And I appreciate y'all for doing that. I mean, it's really fun to hear what other people think. And there's been some awesome ideas, and y'all see, I have no issue in bringing up those ideas that y'all share with me, and giving you credit for. I'm going to do a better job of actually writing down your names so that I can give you your just dues, give you your real credit by putting your name out there as well. But what do y'all think? Would you like to see an RNG system in the game, or would you prefer just, any items or upgrades that you get in the game should be, you know, guaranteed? Let me know down in the comments.